Hi, I'm Gary.
And I'm Graeme.
Welcome to the Same World, Different Planets podcast.
A podcast that exists to show the differences between two blokes talking about the same subject, but with 30 years difference between them. And I'm right, and he's wrong.
Sometimes. So, I am thinking of moving up north.
Great! Where are you going?
How did I know that was coming? You'd be sad if I moved.
Yeah.
For the once a year we see each other.
Yeah, for the once a year. And the amount of times I speak to you on the phone, and
Yeah,
it wouldn't make
true.
any difference. So,
True.
yeah, sooner the better, mate.
Yeah, I think it is getting so expensive round here in the area we live in. Giving it away a bit. We're in the radius of London, aren't we?
40 miles of central London.
Yeah, and it's getting very expensive to live.
Why is it a secret about where you live?
Just because it's private, isn't it?
No bastard's going to watch this.
Well, you never know. You never know. I've got a lot of really attractive stalkers, female stalkers, I better say.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, no, it's getting silly money, and we looked recently at Lincolnshire randomly.
Is that up north?
Well, I would call it up north.
It's
Like
north.
you look on the map, it's quite a way up. It's Midlands, really, isn't it?
North, I was going to say north of Essex.
Yeah,
not
we've
really.
also okay, you're ruining my story, but we're also looking at like Yorkshire, Wales, Scotland, basically anywhere, you know. And it's incredible what value you can get, you know.
Okay, so let's just we're 40 miles out of London, so a normal family type house, probably £500,000 round here.
Easy, yeah.
What are we talking about?
200 grand.
Half the price.
Over half the price, yeah.
Yeah.
200,
Under half the price.
200 over.
Under.
500 grand divided by 2 is 250. So if you can
Yeah.
get one for 200 grand,
That's under half the price.
no, it's over half the price.
Under. Half
Right
the price.
below, who's right? It's over half.
If half the price is 250 and you can buy one for 200, it's under the
No,
price.
it's not. It's over half.
It's not. It's under.
40 is over half of 100.
This is why this country's going to the dogs.
No, it's not. You're a tosser. You're massive shit. Comment below who's right.
Did you go to school at all?
It's over half. Anyway, back to the podcast. As you can tell, Graham's not always right. It's over half.
Yeah, it's over half.
Yeah,
How can I back down now?
So, 200 grand.
For a similar sort of house?
We'd be downsizing a little.
Okay.
A little, but
Okay.
it would be a detached house.
Yeah.
In really great condition. In from the research we've done, in a beautiful location,
Yeah.
and obviously it's not just the saving in the house, is it? It's the council tax. It's the slightly smaller house, so it's the bills as well, the energy bills, you know. And I can't state this for sure, but I presume the sort of the spends on the house would say builders, electricians, when you need works done to the house, will that be relatively cheaper as well potentially?
What, you think builders up north are cheaper?
I think so.
Do you?
Do you not?
I don't know. I've never looked at it.
Because from my understanding, I think the wages are sort of relative in a certain respect, wouldn't you?
I would say so, yes.
So
Being
I
sensible,
would
yeah.
guess that probably maybe the sort of general spending would be cheaper as well.
And how are you going to deal with your little boy having a northern accent?
Well, it'd be cute, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
It'd be cute until you take the mickey out of him all the time. But yeah, it's just it's something that's floated through our heads, and I've lived in the area I've lived all my life.
Yeah.
I've never lived anywhere else.
No.
So it's that sort of scratch the itch as well.
Yeah. And I think depending obviously on where you go, the further north you go, I think the scenery generally improves.
Yeah.
The places to travel to probably generally improve.
Yeah.
And as you say, I also suspect that the cost of living is slightly different.
Yeah.
I'm going up north shortly, so I shall report back
Yeah.
and let you know. But it's quite easy to spend £7 on a pint of beer down here.
Oh, £7 a cheap pint of beer now, isn't it?
Yeah, in the city.
Cheap pint of beer. Yeah, we're pushing a tenner now.
I can't believe Yorkshire pays £10 for a pint
No,
of
neither
beer.
can I. Neither can I. But talking of cost of living, that was where I thought this conversation could go today.
Right.
How are you finding the cost of living? How are you finding the changes now you're OAP, retired?
I'm finding it astronomically expensive. My wife went out on Thursday, for an afternoon tea for her friend's 60th birthday. And it was just a local tea room near where we live. And they had a fizzy champagne to go with it, one glass of Prosecco to go with it. Bearing in mind, Lynn don't drink, so she didn't have the Prosecco. How much for a standard afternoon tea? How much?
From what you've said, my guess would be £49.
How about £68 each?
I thought 49 was quite expensive.
Now, bear in mind, that is 2 slices of bread cut into 4
with a bit of egg in it.
And a bit of cress.
Yeah.
And 4 soldiers.
Yeah.
A couple of fancy cakes, 1 scone, little bit of jam, little bit of cream,
and
half
a cheap bottle of...
half a glass of Prosecco, 68 quid each. And that's just, that's typical. I went up to London a couple of weeks ago and went with some friends, and we just went for an Italian lunch at like a bistro type place, and we had next to nothing, and it was like 100 quid a couple, and it just is frightening what it's costing. And on the drive over here, I was looking at petrol prices.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And we're just at the tip of that iceberg.
Yeah.
I think we are weeks away from £2 a litre.
You think?
Oh, yeah. I think that's coming. But just, general day-to-day cost, if I look at how much my council tax has gone up, bearing in mind I live in a little flat now, we downsized the house 5 years ago now.
I bet it makes you glad that you did that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because if I look at what it used to cost us to heat the house,
exactly,
compared to what it costs to heat the flat, and even so, that is going up exponentially, and of course will continue to go up because of what's going on. This is also true. Today, I went into a Tesco's Express, and I bought a packet of mints, and it was security tagged. I shit you not. I couldn't believe it. It had the yellow security tag with a camera on it, and they are now security tagging mints.
It's crazy.
And I think the mints cost, it's about 5.5 quid. Something like that.
It's ridiculous.
But that just shows you how tough it is.
Yeah.
And so, frankly, if you can move your family up north and you can halve the cost of your mortgage, and I suspect, maybe, I don't know, but I'm guessing you could take 10 or 15% off of your living costs.
Yeah.
If you live up north, tell us how much cheaper is it to live up there than it is down here, because we're finding it astronomically
Well, obviously,
expensive.
I'm in the photography industry, and speaking to other maybe I'm going against myself now, but speaking to other photographers up there, it sounds like they don't earn different for a day's wedding compared to what I earn around here. So that's interesting.
Yeah, but that was the point I was making to you about when you get a plumber round.
Yeah, so maybe I just argued against myself there.
Yeah, I think trades are trades, and I think they probably charge
quite
the same sort
possibly
of money.
Quite possibly.
Having said that, though, if those photographers up north are charging the same price as you are, their margins are going to be better.
Oh, exactly.
Because your margins are getting astronomical down here.
But I know you're going to take the piss, so I'm going to get it in before you do it. But I know you always say I'm tight, but I just think I value money. Would you not agree? I think I value good things.
No, you're tight.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. I will happily buy something I see value in, but I do not sit like I go out for dinner now, and like you said, you're doing 60, 70, 80 quid on a pretty shit meal.
Easily.
And it's
easily.
And I just think to myself, like, how hard I had to work to earn that meal, and I could have cooked a better meal at home. And it's sad, isn't it? Because I know you're going to say it's because you're tight, Gary, but like now it's coming to like every single part of life. I'm thinking, that's a lot, that takes me this long to earn that, and that's happening more and more at the moment, and it's quite sad.
But you've still got that shit old car outside your house that you've had since as long as I've known you.
Yeah, well, it works, doesn't it? So it drives, it goes forward and backwards, just.
This is a man who said last week if he wins the lottery he wants to buy a fleet full of cars.
Yes.
He just needs to get rid of that old shit that he's got out in front
there's nothing wrong with that car. Nothing wrong with that
car.
So
how seriously are you?
Just to let you know, the window screen mirrors don't go in and out anymore. They've just given up.
It's a dog of a car. On a scale of 1 to 10, how seriously are you considering moving up north?
2.
Oh, what's the point in that? I thought you were deadly serious.
No, obviously.
I thought the bags were packed.
No. Obviously, there's a lot of decisions, isn't there? You know, family, friends, changing lifestyle, whether or not we'd like it. You know, there's so many factors to it. But I think the more we talk about it, the more we see advantages in it.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said it was over 20-30% chance, but I can definitely see us doing something because at the moment we are paying a London premium, and neither of us really benefit from that London premium. You know, I work in London rarely. Yeah. And it's what's the point in that, you know?
Well, surely the way forward is to book an Airbnb up there for a week, 2 weeks, go and spend 2 weeks and sort of try and immerse yourself into it.
Yeah.
And see. I mean, obviously the things you've got. I mean, you've got a little boy, so you've got to consider things like schooling and all that sort of thing. And he's young enough not to be affected
not to really
by that.
Exactly. And that was what I was just about to say. Like, it'd be nice to do it before he is really settled in something. And friends and stuff. Not that it'd be impossible. I remember a friend moved to Australia when I was 14, 15, and it's sad, but you soon get over it, don't you? Like 6 months later, you know, it's very sad, but life goes on, doesn't it?
And likewise, in the sort of 15 years or whatever it is that we've known each other, I mean, we don't live in each other's pockets.
No, definitely not.
You know, apart from doing this, I rarely see you. Yeah. But, you know, we do have a FaceTime relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
And we do have a telephone relationship, so I'm not sure that any of that changes really.
No.
And equally, if you get somewhere half decent, I've got another place for a cheap holiday.
Exactly. So
on that note,
I think that's the end of this week's podcast. So
till next week.
Yeah, see you next time.